Hi everybody, so this is just a little bit of an update. I think this is, let's see, Thursday or Friday, Saturday, it's like 2 days after I had the sutures put in. Towards the, later on in the evening, like around, I probably right around midnight, it started hurting really bad. Just the numbing stuff, the shots that they put in there, the numb it, that had worn off, so I am like really sore again. It's almost like back to like day 1 or day 2 post-op. It's pretty sore, but I've been taking ibuprofen. I took, on the first night, it was really uncomfortable. It hurt a lot, so I took one of the Percocet, oxycodone, whatever thingies that they gave me for the surgery, which I stopped taking like 3 days post-op because I don't like the way they made me feel. I took one of those last night because the pain was, or not last night, but the night before last night, the first night when the pain came up. Thursday night, and I took one of those, and I was nauseous all night, so I was throwing up like all night. It was shaking. It was just terrible. I guess that stuff actually does make you nauseous. That's why when I first got all the prescriptions, they also gave me an anti-nausea prescription, so I don't have that, so I won't be taking that anymore. I've just been taking some ibuprofen, and it's not enough to make it go away, but it's enough to make it just a little comfortable. So I've been really sore. Haven't been getting a lot of sleep because I've just been uncomfortable and sore, and so there's that. I did a boo-boo. They called me today and asked, and I said that yesterday I checked the pads and stuff that were on there, and they were really kind of icky. They were like, there's a lot of leakage and stuff, and so I took them off and I replaced them. They told me not to do that. Just leave whatever pads are on there, leave them on there, leave it all wrapped up. Don't look at it, don't touch it, don't do anything, because if you take those off, you could get an infection. I'm taking an antibiotic. They gave me amoxicillin, so I've been taking that, but they said that if you open it and expose it, you're prone to get an infection. So whatever's on there now stays on there until I go back on Thursday, which is today's Saturday, so it's like another 5 days. So I'll leave that on there. I'm a little concerned when I took them off last night. This one, the one that was healing really good, it had just a tiny little scab left on it. I looked at that vaguely, and I'm assuming it's because of the moisture or whatever, because it's being kept damp kind of thing. On one side where the scab was all completely attached all the way around, and then on one side it's almost like two tiny little spots have completely separated from the side. I mean, there was like leakage coming from it, like when I was cleaning and like pushing, and you could see like stuff coming out, not like bleh, but it was just a tiny bit. But I cleaned it up, so hopefully it'll be okay. I wrapped it all back up, and I'm just gonna leave it alone until I go back. I really hope I go back there and it's okay, and they don't have to do sutures on that one. So it's turning out to be a lot longer of a healing process than I had thought it would be. I'm sure it's because, I'm a mom of 5 kids and I work, so I know they want you to like keep your arms like at your sides the whole time. Sorry, fire alarm was going off. I forgot I was cooking something, so I was steaming. Where was I? Not taking it easy on that. I've been working and everything, so I'm not, I'm still not stretching or lifting or picking up anything really, but just movements all the time, so I'm sure that probably is inhibiting the healing process. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll be going back down on Thursday and getting it checked out. Hopefully everything is going to be okay, but we'll see. So that's it. That's the update on what's going on. So far, still, it's real sore. But the muscle, it's still not hard or anything. The muscles are fine. Hi, baby. You got a black eye. Look at that. Hit a table. Kids. So, hi. So that's it. Yeah, the muscles are still okay. This one obviously is real sore. I can actually even feel it up into kind of like into my armpit area, and They said it would go away in a few days, so we'll see. And yeah, that's it. So I will get back to you guys, and when I go back to my next appointment, and let you know how everything goes. Okay? Bye. Hi guys. So last time I did a video was on Saturday, and I believe that was just like the update of how the pain had come up and everything from having the sutures put in. So a few days have gone by, and we had a little bit of an incident. It was Sunday night. I got off work and I came home. Well, I didn't check right away, so it was probably between 11 and 12 o'clock at night. And I had grabbed like the underneath of the surgical bra and just kind of like to tug it on just to reposition it. And I noticed underneath this one where they did the sutures, underneath like the big pads that they have on there, it's a little bit, it comes out past the surgical bra under here. And when I pulled it down, I could feel the pad, and the pad was really hard, like crusty. Oh, okay, what's up with that? So I checked it, and you can tell it had like a lot of fluid had been leaking through onto the pad. And that's the outside one. That's like the big thick one that's on the outside. So I checked through the top, and I checked the layers of padding that they had that was on top of the incision, and those were totally soaked, just soaked with fluid. So it was not good. So I kind of stuck another pad on top of that, on top of those pads, in between the two, the big thick one and the other ones. I put another one of my pads in there, and it didn't soak through that one, but it's kind of slowly started to soak on the very top of it. So first thing in the morning, first thing Monday morning, I called my surgeon's office, and they told me to come down as soon as possible. I came down there, and they checked it. So they went in there, took off the padding, and the pads were soaked when they took them off. I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of fluid. So this right away she said, nothing to worry about. There's no infection. It's not red. I mean, I kind of figured there was no infection because I wasn't having a fever. You can tell me that breast wasn't like warm at all. There was no like foul smell, or I was hoping it was an infection. I didn't think it was, but anyways, but she confirmed that there was no infection. There's no redness. They're all good to go. And then when I got in there and they like really looked at it, what had happened was one of the sutures had popped out or come off or whatever. So fluid was leaking out, and so they wanted me to have it resutured up, but they were like completely packed that day. So they had me come back a few hours later, basically after they had closed. So after they seen the last patients and they were closing up, they had me go in the back, and they cleaned it all back up again, resutured it up. So all good to go. And then the other one that had the little scab, and I know I said in the last one I was a little concerned because there was a couple parts of the scab that looked like it was like separating a little bit, but they said it looks great. It's healing really, really good. So that one's pretty close to being good to be done. Kind of good thing though, I guess, about the sutures is that it keeps it like really tight. That whole opening, the incision is keeping it like really close, really tight. So I'm hoping means it's going to be like a really good scar. It's going to be a really thin scar, which is, hey, it's good for me. So, so far so good on that one. And I don't go back again this week because I already had to go down there, so it's no point in getting seen like 2 days later. So now, today is Tuesday, it's the day after I had to get the sutures put in again. I'll be going next Wednesday. So I will catch up with you guys on that day, on the next appointment, and let you know how everything goes. But so far, it's pretty good. I mean, I have no more soreness. It's a little tender, like you can feel it every now and then, like where the sutures are. But I'm not checking it, I'm not looking at it, I'm not touching it. I've been taking it a lot easier because I'm just like, I want this healed, and it just seems like it's a lot longer of a healing process than I thought it was going to be. But I'm sure maybe I'm just not active, but I'm more like, I move around more, I do more than, you know, some people probably just like take it easy. So maybe it's causing me to take a little bit longer to heal. So I'm trying to go a little bit easier, and that way I can get this all healed and good. But I'm speculating that it's going to be like 2 weeks and I'll be 100%. I hope. Let's see. But I'll let you guys know how the next appointment goes, and so far so good. So hopefully we keep it that way. Okay, I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.